This is why Cameroon will remain a very poor country in Africa. Hello friends, welcome back. In our today's video, we take you to why Cameroon will remain a very poor country in Africa. If you are passing by this channel for the first time and have not yet subscribed, please kindly do so right away and hit the notification icon so you won't miss out on any of our publications. Stay tuned and watch to the end. In Cameroon, public authorities often behave as though contracts are optional documents, instruments that can be suspended, modified or terminated at will, depending on political convenience or changes in leadership. At home, such decisions may appear cost-free. Officials feel untouchable, shaded by weak institutions, political influence, and a culture of impunity. But beyond Cameroon's borders lies a different reality, a global legal system where contracts are enforceable, states are accountable, and breaches are punished not by speeches but by billions in damages. Every time Cameroon fails to respect a contract or abrogates one without due processes, it exposes itself to international arbitration, costly litigation, massive compensation awards, reputational damage, and long-term economic loss, and the bill is paid not by ministers but by citizens. Cameroon cannot escape the international system due to the fact that most major state contracts, especially in infrastructure, mining, energy, telecommunications, aviation, and public-private partnerships, include international dispute resolution clauses. These systems typically refer disputes to institutions such as the International Center for Settlement of Investment Disputes, abbreviated ICSID, the International Chamber of Commerce, abbreviated ICC, the Permanent Court of Arbitration, abbreviated PCA, and the OHADA Common Court of Justice and Arbitration, abbreviated CCJA. Once Cameroon signs such contracts, it waives part of its sovereignty. It accepts that foreign tribunals, not Cameroonian authorities, will judge disputes. There is no political protection at these forums. No presidential decrees, no high instructions, only the law, evidence, and consequences. One practical Cameroonian example is that of the dismissal of a football coach by name Antonio Conceição. After leading the indomitable Lions of Cameroon to third place at AFCON 2021, Conceição was dismissed without following contractual procedures. FIFA and the Swiss Federal Tribunal ruled in his favor. Cameroon was ordered to pay over 1.6 million euros, more than 1 billion francs CFA. The state eventually had to pay to avoid international sanctions. This was not a football issue, it was a contract law failure paid from public funds. The second example is that of the Olembe Stadium and the Magil Company. Over 15 billion CFA francs was frozen. The construction of the Olembe Sport Complex in Yaoundé has become a textbook case for how infrastructure contracts turn into financial disasters. Following disputes with the contractor, Magil Construction, the matter went to international arbitration in Paris. Cameroon was ordered to deposit more than 15 billion francs CFA into an escrow account. That is 15 billion francs blocked, not for hospitals, not for schools, not for roads, but locked in a legal dispute. The third example is that of the SGS dispute. Cameroon is currently facing a serious contractual crisis involving SGS, a Swiss multinational responsible for inspection and verification services linked to customs and trade. SGS operates at the heart of Cameroon's revenue system. Recent administrative attempts to suspend or later this contract without transparent legal process risks triggering international arbitration. If this happens, Cameroon faces compensation claims, lost profit damages, years of interest, millions in legal fees, possible seizure of state assets abroad. To his credit, the Prime Minister has intervened to seek an institutional resolution. This is welcome, but the SGS episode illustrates a deeper problem. It is only in Cameroon where contracts are often treated politically first and legally later. At international level, SGS is not dealing with a ministry. It is dealing with the Republic of Cameroon, and the Republic cannot hide behind seculars. The dangerous illusion of domestic power is that Cameroonian officials often behave as if what happens in Yaoundé stays in Yaoundé. This is false. A contract signed in Yaoundé is enforceable in Paris, London, Washington, or the Hague, Netherlands. A minister or director may feel powerful locally, but internationally, Cameroon is just another debtor. Law is cheaper than arbitration. Good governance is cheaper than litigation. Dialogue is cheaper than damages. Due process is cheaper than seizure. The paradox is brutal. Cameroon spends more money fighting contracts than honoring them. Permit me to conclude here by saying that sovereignty without law is poverty. Contracts are not threats to sovereignty. They are instruments of credibility. A state that cannot keep its word cannot build an economy. A government that treats contracts as politics invites bankruptcy. International tribunals ask only one question: did the state respect its obligations? And increasingly, Cameroon is forced to answer, and the answer is no. This is why Cameroon will remain one of the poorest countries in Africa if something is not done. But what do we expect from a country without a president? Cameroonians need to sit up and fight for their futures. Dear friends, permit me to end here for today, and when we come back, we are going to take you to more details on what is happening in that country and the rest of the world. Please do not go away without subscribing, and after doing so, hit the notification icon so you won't miss out on any of our publications. Don't also forget to like, share, and make a comment. Tell us what you think about this situation in Cameroon. Thank you for your time, and see you very soon for another update. Stay blessed.